Blackfoot Reservoir. More grist for the Malady mill. Shepherd the southwest wind, rail spikes rip like the seam of a wineskin. Shepherd the northwest rain, brass hat slept at the helm of that woeful train. Ain't it an awful shame? Don't it just break your heart to hear so much, to hear so much pain? Casey Jones walked slow to the prison cell, his face held hard as a scallop shell. Well, I wish you well when your last friend on earth now calls from the silent side of the cemetery walls. Your great calls to the moths and the rust, bending her ears with a calm in her eyes. It's the laws of cause and effect that you criticize, but sir, criticize them you must. By chance on the Row Riverside, our salt fire danced as our tea leaves dried. She hatched our plans in the atmospheric tide, said let's give up, sacrifice next Lent. So as the fool on the bagpipes played, we kept cool in the parasol shade. Your thumb on my page at my tender age, EastEnders wide. Then hidden in the boxthorn vine, we grew old as the foxtail pine. Sheep in the fold, gilding our gold, sipping our milk and water lies. She packed our bags some arbitrary time, then waved like a flag from the White Star Line. Unmoored, unwell, though I seldom elegize. We've both been untrue, but I'm still counting on you like an invisible rosary. And as the past and all plans are undone, slowly sank like a shipwrecked sun. Bridges and boats, burning them both, burned up the sky. Choirs sang as the black birch fell, sorrow rang like a churchyard bell. Axe to the trees, smoke for the bees, all our dads died. curtain call, wrapped in ribbons on the trailer door, carved initials on a concrete footstall, on the imitation marble floor, where the bus stop admissions and their throwaways strewn across Tobacco Road, with their wormwood shots and their snake oil plots, drunk sheep shack conmen and their sycophants, and I often wonder if I've already died. Out at elbows by the Encore, but there's a citadel inside, where I'll go and shape my heart like yours, as you shape yours like mine, over the spiraling arms of all galaxies, and where the microscopic sand, suffering from delusions of ungrandeur, on middling display beside the Cardiff Giant with the alabaster eyes. I often wonder if I've already died. I often wonder if I've already died, or if the eye is an unintelligible lie. 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 We flew like swans, the longest broken up from winter slash to colonize, with plastic pole-bark neighbors, perfect paper nests and all year round. Butter waffles, but our own head song. Here's creaking in our floorboards. Megalomania's only mania, and you're wrong. Hillary stalks at the gallows tree top. The crowd grew impatient as the clouds threatened rain. Elephant arrived at the constable's side, with her trunk locked in shackles and her ankles in chains. All rise, His Honor presides. The judge took the bench to the village brass cavalcade. Elephant refused to swear the oath, said, I don't know anything about truth, but I know falsehood when I see it, and it looks like this whole world you made. Good of our chaplain to sail Kalispell Bay, and now down on his marrows for this old fool to pray. Lord, for 60-some years I surrendered my love to emblems of kindness, and not the kindness they were emblems of. Trammels and rings with the strength of old strings in some hobble skirt spring by the old problem caught children. Sometimes I think all our thoughts are just things, and then sometimes think things or just thoughts and the rabble ring. Hang the elephant must hang, the elephant must hang. Hang the elephant must hang, the elephant must basket held swords, but what is there can punish like a conscience ignored. Yes, my body did just as you implied, while some ghost will call. I idly watched through its eyes, and the jury sang, hang the elephant must hang, the elephant must hang. Syrup in the Queen Anne's lace, shining in the light of the nightshade, cultivating unsophistication in my face, trying to think of nothing to say. Grapes gone sour and the spinach went to seed, was spindly and sick from the outset, waiting for the hour with the wherewithal to leave, patient as a dog for its master. Aubergine, aubergine, aubergine. The Labrador was locked to the promontory rock. She called down, said time is an illusion, consequential shift as the continents drift, but my confidence was crushed, and I miss you regardless. Aubergine, 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 aubergine. Aubergine, aubergine.
sleeping like a shark in the cord grass. Till I saw how far I traveled down the solipsistic road. I climbed out to ask for direction. There was not a pond in sight, and here I'm gasping like a fish in the desert with a basket full of eggplants. Who asked about the passage from the Bible on my wrist, but I couldn't catch my breath enough to answer.
Provisionally eyed, practically alive, mistook sign for signified. And so since I've often tried to run off a cliff like Gadarene swine, inside my word ropes and anchor bends, wondering whether we were someone better then, or maybe just better able to pretend, and what better means to our inevitable end. No, I don't know if I know, though some with certainty insist no certainty exists. Well, I'm certain of this. In the past 14 years, there's only one girl I've kissed. In the blistering heat of the Asbury Pier, we sat quiet as monks on the Ferris wheel. You're looking down at the water, out at the sea. I asked her, you hear that recurrent fantasy where you push little kids from the tops of the rise? And she shook her head no. I said, oh, neither do I. And with my grandma's ring, I went down on one knee, and the subsequent catastrophe has then haunted me like a fiberglass ghost. Out of your mind, inconveniently selective memories. Provisionally you mercifully withdrew all the bearing points we thought we knew. Days run, days set plot, our compass shot. We sailed waywardly on, singing our midnight archer songs until well past dawn. It's still dark on the deck of our boats, haphazardly blown, broken bows. Our aimless arrow words don't mean a thing. So by now I think it's pretty obvious that there's no God, and there's definitely a God. I dreamt of the rocks at the Asbury Dune, that you jump from the top of the log flume, and they gather like wolves on the boardwalk below. They're howling for answers. No wolf can know. I charged at the waves with a glass in my hand. I was tossed like a ball at the bottle stand, and I landed beside your remains on the stones, where your cold fingers wrapped around my ankle bones. Maybe 10 feet away was a star, thousands of times the size of our sun, exploding like tiny balloons it throw darts at.
Slept until our chest was full of yarn we spun from Shetland wool. Socks from where the Dorset grows, shearily scoured hours before the rooster crows. The price of German silver fell through disused tailors down the superstition well.
Half-mast land grants, homesteading laws, past Dodge Summit toward Athabasca Falls, practicing our avocets and that catcher call. Laid down our guns where the soldier fish swam, slept inside the shoe of the world's tallest man. And and I saw Charlotte Corday with a knife in her hand. I perched on steel Dakota sandhill crane. I flew among the Paiutes before the Mormon rain. I was in Virginia City for the stringing up Clubfoot Lane. All untied by and by, I pour the matrimony wine. All untied by and by. So if you're ever so inclined, oh, if you're ever so low in a lodgepole branch nearby, a lovesick barnyard, an amorous eye. What unprecedented gift does this afternoon provide? And what from the air calls to water on the land? What from my seclusion does this charlatan demand? What to do now with my best laid aromatic plan? I've been to the artifacts where the sickle bills fly, seen Tangiers, acrobatics 9 stories high. I was there at Appomattox back in '65 when the general arrived. I'd never been in this room before. Untied by and by, that same old dream's trapped in my mind. Untied by and by, I'm bound in ropes and on the firing line. Untied by and by, well, I wake up disappointed every time. 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 If the weather ever withers up your vine, Jacob knows the ladder you can climb. If that old thorn is still buried in your side, Jacob knows the ladder you can climb. Well, if your Pacific rivers all run dry, their clouds will fill my loud, corrupted sky. And if the pleasures of your heavens ever end, that very ladder just as well descend. And if the weather ever withers up your mind, Jacob knows the ladder you can climb. If that old thorn is still buried in your side, Jacob knows the ladder you can climb. But if your Pacific rivers all run dry, and clouds will fill my loud, corrupted sky. And if the pleasures of your heavens ever end, stitch up the nets, but the catch won't stay. As the nail beds rest in the calico hay, the Fiji Mermaid, dressed in macrame, is waiting. Rode in the fork and a bend in the spoon, the turn cut short at the shadow at noon, melting like wax in that one's full moon's waning. There's sad sacks and insufferable board, the sharp shot still as a harlequin sword. When doing as you please doesn't please you anymore.
broke our silence like a bone half moaned. You've worn me like an albatross. I've only slowed you down. We could have long traded in your braided crown. By now you could have found that Anabaptist girl you always used to go on about. As we rode in circles on our bicycles, we walked on balance beams as the audience cheered for us. We burned like fevers under carriage hats, hid behind Venetian masks in our human costumes. We stood like statues once in shepherd's check. We'll both be decked in herringbone, wrapped border drab round, already broken ironstone. But I've seen these cliffs before. Saint Agnes brought her palm branch to the hospital, looked upward lest the charmed fled from my brother's breathing bed. And when he died, I shut his dog-tooth violet eyes. He looked just like me. Climb on down and see. And they laid him on the rocks below. There'll be enough to fill your cup for days. I'll stay up here and rest. We'll fly in straight lines as from carronades. We'll crash like tidal waves, decimate the island. As our hollowed lumber falls like water ends where I start in that tattered rag shop back in Asbury Park. Look how soon my hands won't move. If you'll improve, we'll all improve. Look how soon my arms won't move. Oh, 60 feet, my feet won't move. If you'll improve, we'll all improve. 40 feet, my legs won't move. If you improve, we all improve. Fill our den with acorn masks. Awake before the salmon pass. 10 foot more and nothing moves. Oh. All circles presuppose that